Hello, am I live? I am starting a live stream in a different way than I ever started one before. So I hope people can find me because it didn't work out where thought I was supposed to start the live stream. So here we are. It is Friday, and I've struggled to start this live stream, which I guess I'm live, and there's a couple people here. Hi Emily. Hi Marie Smith. Wow, that was hard. This looks completely different than it's ever looked before, by the way. Hi Dan. Hi Donna. I can barely see, so I'm going to open up another window and see if I can find you guys on here. Goodness gracious. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, it isn't exactly what I expected because this is a whole different thing. Hi Donna, hi Joan, hi Mazul, hi Lisa, Marie, Emily. Wow. Hi Joanne. This has been a struggle. I mean, when I'm looking at the camera here, this whole thing has changed. So I guess I'll just go from here. This didn't start where it was supposed to, I don't think, anyway. Oh, thank you, Susan. Oh my gosh, I'll tell you. Okay, Emily, later on I'll check my Instagram. So anyway, it is Friday afternoon. What time now? 7:19. I was supposed to start this at 7 p.m. But like I said, something weird happened. Normally, I can set it up and there's a little thing that says, start live and it wasn't there anymore. Yeah, it changed. So I don't even know how I got here, but I'm here and it's live. Yes. So I guess it's changed and it's crazy. I was getting frustrated because I had gone into the room and I saw everybody on there, but I couldn't start the live stream the way I used to. But it looks different too, so that's crazy. Anyway, here we are. Yeah, this is the only option I have right now, Lisa. Well, I tell you, as far as my spirits go, Susan, yesterday was a little bit of a blue day. Today's been okay. It's so warm, warm, hot, which doesn't help. Really doesn't. I don't know, Missoula. I don't know why it's not good. It's the only way that I could get this to work. It's like a new way of live streaming. So until I figure out how to do it better. Well, I'm glad you can hear me, and I'm glad you're all here. I know there was a lot of other people. Hi, Colette. I know there was a lot of other people that were in the room that I was supposed to start, but it didn't work out. Yeah, hot days, especially when I live in an RV, and the AC is pretty good. I mean, thank God it's as good as it is. But when it's 100 degrees or more, it's a big strain. It really is. Like if I am trying to do the dishes and I have the water on electric, I have to turn it to gas. But then the air conditioner will turn off. It'll flip the breaker box, and then I have to wait a few minutes, and then flick the switches. It comes back, but it is struggling. Hi, Doreen. Well, I got it to work. Hi, RV Quilt Quest. I got it to work, but it's not the normal. It doesn't look anything like it normally looked. The picture's different. Where the chat comes in now is on the side here, but it cuts half of it off, and I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. Let me see if I zoom. Yeah, it's weird. Hi, Cinnamon Girl. So actually, hi, Doreen Sanders. Happy birthday, Emily. I'm so glad you said that. I'd sing to you, but I really don't feel like singing at the very moment. But I do wish you a very happy birthday. Thank God you're able to have another birthday, right? Hi, Ina. I think I can say Ina. Well, thank you. I'm glad to be here. I really was starting to think that I wasn't going to be able to do the live stream. And I actually went ahead and planned ahead and, so that you guys could know that I'm going to do it. And then it didn't even work. Hey, Lisa, another birthday. Happy birthday to you. Hi, Carrie. Aw. Lisa, wonderful. Happy birthday. I like to sing. Usually I'm in a fairly better mood. I might be able to relax it a bit. Hi, Mrs. Thoreau. Welcome, everybody. Everybody, group hug. Yeah, this is, and it's okay. I mean, at least I am live, and I can see actually right next to the. Normally, I can't see anyone talking to me. Hi, Mama Five. 2 birthdays tonight, Emily and Lisa. Everybody wish them a happy birthday. So, anyway, happy birthday. I don't know how to say your name so well, but I can say Ina. Ina, how do you say that? Ina. There you go. Thanks, Mazul. Yeah, it's nice to have a birthday. I have mine's Halloween, and this year I don't even know if I'm gonna have a celebration because Kathy's mom, Mary, her birthday's on the 20. I think hers is the 28th of October. Mine's the 31st, and this year they're having this huge wingding big party because she's turning 90, and people are coming in from out of town, and they're gonna party and have a big birthday at Farmhouse Grill, which is, owned by one of Kathy's sons. Really, Carrie, your wife's birthday same as me. See, I knew there was something about me probably that you were liking. RV Quill had a birthday too, July the 25th. Well, that's only last week. Happy birthday. Yeah, so anyway, her birthday is going to be this huge thing with people coming from out of town or family members. So I don't think I'll be doing too much for my birthday. Hi, Marie. Diane. Oh, that would be a lot easier. Okay, Diane, if I can remember. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Yeah, so anywho, I got it going, Judy. I barely got this going. I don't even know. It was a different way to do it, and I just kind of clicked around, and I was getting very frustrated because if I wanted to do a live stream the way I used to do it, I would have to do some kind of a buy rate. It said I had to select a buy rate. Hi, Mary. The only thing I got was I went over there and she trimmed my bangs last week. What's that, Doreen? You hit the NBBBB. Yeah. So but I didn't get like anything else trimmed, and it looks kind of weird because it's very Like, I just washed my hair. You know, it's just okay. I need it. I don't know. So, before I go out of town, I'm going to get a trim. Susan said she's a leap year baby. Hi, J and A RV Living from Arkansas. How's Arkansas tonight? Really? I'm sorry, plain vanilla, Grandma. I don't know what happened. I was just saying that the way I normally start a live stream was completely different tonight. When I went to start the normal way, it told me I needed to pick some kind of coder. I had no idea what it was about. Ah, thank you, Angus. Kisses. Yeah, it's okay. It's not cooler here. Linda, my trip's not until I don't leave until like the 20th of August. But we've had like 100, over 100 degrees every day. As a matter of fact, about 104, between 100 and 104, and it's just like an oven. It's an oven. Yeah, Carrie, I'm only gonna, I'm really only gonna go to the house concert, and I don't really think I'm gonna go too much like sightseeing by myself. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, it's like 99 here too. I am just not a heat person, and if I had my way, I would have two places to live. I would. I would live here. The winters are not bad here, actually. And then summers, I would be gone because I can't take it. I feel like I'm stuck in my house. When I do go outside, I really feel like just coming back inside. So, I want to see the Alamo, but, it's going to be very crowded with lots of people. And I'm by myself, and just, I'm sure I might drive around and check it out. I don't know. I don't know if I'm really just going to be at the concert. And low 80s is not bad. Yeah, this is a heat wave. And it's supposed to be better, supposedly, after the weekend. I don't really mind even in the high 80s, even 90s. It's when it hits over 95, I can't breathe good. I don't want to walk around, which makes me sad. And, it doesn't take much. It's hard to go places by myself. And I went all the way to Dallas by myself. And, I didn't go sightseeing. I went to IKEA and I went to dinner, and that was it. And I also went to Kansas City for like a couple nights to see Vernon Kelly. That's who I'm going to go see in San Antonio. But, it was interesting. And I'm not sorry that I went by myself. And I'm not going to be sorry this time. It's just, I don't know. I just want to be able to laugh and enjoy things. And when you're by yourself, what are you going to do? Laugh by yourself? Ha ha ha. Thanks, Carrie. I don't know if I don't even know if I want a love of my life. I just want a good friend. And, if it turns into more than that, then that's great. It was meant to be, but I don't know. No, it's not as enjoyable, Mazul. It's really not. It's okay. It's better than staying home and doing nothing. But, I'm going to go to a nice hotel, and there's a few ladies I've been talking to that are going to be at the concert, especially the lady's home. Her name is Judy. She seems very nice, so anyway. I know, Liz, so that's right. She says sometimes when you're visiting landmarks, there's a lot of walking and in the heat. Uh, I can't do it. I can drive by the places in my air-conditioned truck. Diane in Tulsa. I was near. I went through Tulsa to get to Kansas City, I believe, or close. I've been, I go places alone. I don't even mind going alone, like to dinner or something, if I'm really wanting to do something. But it's just the fact that it's over 5 hour drive. Oh, thank you. This is a very comfortable top. It's older now. It's like a peasant blouse. Yep, Judy, it would be a blast to have you with. I know, Harmony Pinks. I was trying to get my live stream started over there where I normally would start it, and it would not let me start unless I knew some kind of code or something. I couldn't get it going. So the other option was just this button that said, live stream, which is what I did. It's going to be so hot in the middle of August in San Antonio. I'm glad you came over. Sorry, I really am sorry that happened like that. And I do have a bathing suit. I bought a bathing suit, which I don't even really like wearing, but there's a pool at my hotel, and I plan on going swimming and enjoying myself the best way that I can. I will, and I'm staying at Staybridge, which has weekday free dinners and breakfast. Hi, Faye. Right, Carrie. No, I mean, you go with somebody, especially when you're used to being with somebody, and you share experiences. You grin and laugh and watch people, and you share food, and you know what I mean. It's different. Hey, Linda McDonald. I lived in Clearwater for many years. I know exactly where you are. I know everybody was at the wrong place for the live stream, and I could not get it going. They've changed things. I'm going to have to figure it out. But there was an option of just this. I don't even know what this is, but I clicked it and it started the camera. Marie, hi everyone. Hi Carrie Joe. Yeah, this is interesting because I can see the chat right where the camera is. It's a smaller camera area, but it's okay. Hi, Pamela. I'm doing fine tonight. Thanks for asking. I know there was a lot of people in the other space that I was supposed to start, but like I said, this was all I could do. Hi, Timothy. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. I'm so glad you're all here. I've had a few blue days. I think the weather's gotten to me. And then I had when somebody leaves a comment regarding my dogs that they're not cared for, or that I'm a bad mother, or they look unhealthy, or you know what I mean? That really, if somebody was talking about your kids, you get on like, okay, that's fighting. And that's the only reason I kind of got so pissed off at that woman. And I don't even know who she is. I could care less, really. Hi, Marcia. I'm fine today. I just have, I get the blues. I do. I mean, don't we all? And certain things hit you, I read a couple of, that's right. It hit the mama bear thing. I do understand, Cinnamon Girl. When somebody leaves a real negative comment, it's because they're in a negative space. Because if you can't say something nice to people, why would you say anything? I know, Faye. And my kids, I've been fortunate. My dogs, I've had 2 other dogs. They both lived 16 years, which is a pretty good age for dogs. And these 2 are in good shape, thank God. Rosie's 12 years old, and she doesn't act it. It's not easy, Linda. When you lose your First of all, I lost my sister when I was like 24. That was a bad shock for the family. And then later on in life, you know, my mom got strokes and turned into Alzheimer's. I watched her for 10 years till she didn't even know anybody anymore. And my dad, it broke his heart, and he passed away before she did. So I lost everybody. And then I find a wonderful man, and I got married late in life. I mean, we met at 50, and I married when I was 55. But we loved each other, and then he gets sick and dies. So I watch him go down the drain. And you know, that's a lot on somebody's heart. Anyway, so I do the best I can to stay cheerful and positive, and I am. And no, Rosie's very happy. She does need a good bath, and you know, I just spent. Okay, we'll discuss this too. Let me. I'm so sorry, Linda. That must just have been terrible. Yay, Lone Star. She's eating ice cream. Anyway, you know, I gotta say though that all in all, I'm doing okay. I'm a survivor. I've learned. Anyway, you know, I used to buy these collars. They're called Seresta for flea collars. They kill fleas, they kill the eggs, and they last 8 months, and they're expensive. Well, when I moved to Texas, I really didn't have any flea problems, thank God, you know, for the last few years. This year, they're scratching more. So I buy them. I've been buying them these collars that's supposed to last 6 to 8 months from Walmart. They're no good. Hi, Kelsey. Hi, S. Ward. Yeah, we're all having the summer blahs. When you're in the heat, you know, we have to live in it and breathe. And when you get older, I don't remember when I was a kid how bad it was, but I do now. Anyway, so Seresta collars now cost $57 a piece. They're really good. And I called Chewy.com. I got to admit, Chewy.com is really a good company. I used to buy the collars from Chewy. They were only $44 when I bought them, like, I think I bought them maybe 5 years ago. So I called up, and she gave me such a good deal that I got 2 collars for $63 because they were allowed to give me what I bought them for last time, one time only. And then if I signed up for like every 8 months to get them again, that they would take another $20 off. So I saved a lot of money. And thank you. Yeah, I was very happy. So I'm getting new Seresta collars for them. And I am going to give them a really good scrub, which I do anyway, not because she told me to. I was ready to. You know, they go lay out in the grass. Lily likes to roll around, you know, on her back, and all the dirt and sand gets on her. Everything for the fleas, though, I've noticed on Chewy.com, the prices are crazy. Hi, Amanda. Who keeps waving behind me? It might be, might be the TV. I'm going to turn it off. You might see a reflection or something. Not watching it. See if that helps that. Well, Rosie's a little small for the sink, but she can do it. She straddles both sinks. Lily can sit in one. I don't know what I would do without my dogs. And I know that they hold you back when you're busy and going places, but they're worth it. You know, every morning is a love session with my babies. Hi, Angel on a mission. Welcome. Hi, Carrie Joe. Yeah, so they roll around outside. They get dirty. They're just like kids, and I mean, it's okay. I don't have to. Actually, Chihuahuas you're not supposed to wash and shampoo more than once a month, which is true. You just got back from San Antonio. How was it? Aw. Yeah, they're like my children. They are my children. I don't have kids, and but they're happy. They're well fed. They play. They're very, very patient dogs. Thank goodness. And I'm fortunate, actually. So that's what's going on. So I'm taking care of my dogs, getting ready for a trip. I just paid, I gave money, of course, to Mark, who worked very hard on my drawers. Did y'all see my drawers? Two big drawers. So, I gave him money and he worked harder than the money I couldn't afford really what he was worth. I'm getting excited that I'm going to go see this wonderful uh, band that I love, and I did get to talk to the lady that owns the house that's having it in her house, the house concert. Exactly, Cinnamon Girl. Yeah, Marie. So the drawers are really nice, and I had to pay them and pay for all the wood and stuff, which cost me um, about $40 for like wood and a drawer, the things that slide, the drawer things, and then I gave him 75, and I would give him 500 if I had lots of money. Oh, Charlotte, that was very sweet of you to say. Well, I've gotten to talk to the lady Judy, who she knows about my channel. I'm hoping she subscribes, but she has done this before. She's done house concert in her house before, and she has a beautiful home. Um, she's moving everything out of the living room, putting 50 chairs. They're going to use her bedroom as a green room to dress in and stuff. Yeah, and I get to, it's a meet and greet. So being that there's, under 50 people, we get to take pictures and probably ask questions. And, I know they're doing it for money and it's, all business, but it feels good to see them in person. They really are delicious in every way. Well, thanks, Diane. No kidding, Linda. That's a horrible thing. She just said that Robert Kennedy's granddaughter found dead at 22 years of age, overdosed. That family has no luck. Darby, how am I going to wear my hair? Well, I'm going to have it. I think I'm going on the 15th, and she's going to just give me a little more shape in the back, because it's so hot. And come to Clearwater for a meet and greet. Ryan Kelly, you mean? Yeah, I don't know if he'll give me a kiss, but I'll definitely have pictures. And I told her that I'm going to take some video during the concert, just a little bit. I don't want to do too much, so you guys can see. I wouldn't mind going to Clearwater because I have a cousin who lives in Seminole, and I've got some good friends that live in, Clearwater, Largo. So maybe in the future that would be a fun thing to set up. It is. That's terrible. I'm glad I'm not watching the news right now. Hi, totally, Kathy. Welcome. So good to see you. Ryan Kelly. Make sure you look him up on here, but just put Ryan Kelly on the YouTube search, and you'll see. You'll see. Well, welcome, Kathy. Kathy has a channel, if you haven't already subscribed to Totally Kathy. And also, oh gosh, I can't think of the whole name. Let me see if I can find it. Grandma, what's your whole name again? Say it. Talk to me. I'm terrible with names. Oh well, I lost it. I was going to plug her channel too because she's so cute. Oh, there you go, Colette. Granny, are you in here? I've lost it. Plain Vanilla Grandma. Plain Vanilla Grandma is a cute. She's brand new, just started her channel. I watched a couple of her videos and she is adorable and very cute the way she talks. So she's interesting enough. Definitely check out Plain. There you are, Plain Vanilla Grandma. Also, check out DPO Family Vlog. That's Nathan and Nadia and the 3 boys that I adore. They just put out several videos and they're really fun. So, you know, if you really want to see some cute people, that's DPO Family Vlog. You're very welcome. Hey, listen, you got to start somewhere. And I think just being who you are, which is what I got from your video, I loved it. Don't change. You get better at doing it, but I mean, don't just be you. People will like you a lot. Who else has a channel here? That RV and Keeping It Rolling has a channel. Yep. Hi, how you doing, everybody? I think Nathan's gonna just do the family vlog, but I think in hunting season, because he's a deer hunter, then he will probably do use it for the other channel. I don't really know what he's gonna do. Terry in Circle says I have a channel. Yeah, and having a channel, it's not easy for some people. It's not easy, and some people that take to it naturally. You just kind of go for it, just be who your true self is. Don't be anything but who you are. That's my that's what I think anyway. Pass the strawberries, Mrs. Thoreau. Usually they do let you change your name. Terry in Circles, I'll have to check you out there. Because when I see videos that are either really like they move the camera really fast, it makes me dizzy. I've learned the hard way. Just move your camera really, really slower than you think you need to. That will be better. And when you speak to people, try not to look at yourself, which is hard to do. When like right now, I'm looking at myself, but now I'm looking at you. So I try to not look at myself on camera. I try to look at the blue light or wherever your camera lens is, because that makes it better too. People, they know you're talking to them. Hi, Sharon Lee, S. Lee. Oh, that's nice, Terry. Thank you. Thank you, Grandma. I love plain vanilla because I love vanilla. And if you Like, I don't really do anything that exciting. Now, when I travel around, hopefully it'll be more exciting. Linda, if I'm blurry tonight, I can't help it. I hardly could even get on. Hey, Kathy, have you noticed that there's a whole new way to start live stream? Because I could not start my live stream the way I used to tonight. Definitely. Yeah, DPO family vlog is my family, and they're just so funny. And the kids are a lot of times I have them on my camera on my videos, but they have their own thing now. They're doing a family vlog. It's adorable. Did I miss something? What happened with Jeff? Okay, blind view also had trouble. Yeah, I don't know. I normally I set my this time. I actually went on around 3 or 4 in the afternoon and set up the live stream to start at 7, and then I went back to start the live stream, and it just well, there was no starting the live stream. I had to have some kind of bitrate coder. Love and life, I know. I'm sorry. It's just my only choice. Carrie, are mosquitoes bad here? You know, I've had a lot worse places for mosquitoes. They're very small, and yeah, they're around, but they spray. When they come, they fog it all around here. So I would say, on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being horrible, I would say we're at maybe like 4 or 5. So we have some. Dan, I don't, people don't talk to me too bad. I really rarely get any kind of negative comments. Once in a while, somebody, uh, I'm sorry I'm blurry. I don't know how to fix it. Really, I don't. But you see me, I'm here. Who knows says mosquitoes are terrible in her section of, I mean, we have little mosquitoes. Once in a while I'll get a bite, but nothing compares to what I've had in the past. Thanks, Terry. Yeah, I'll get to Clearwater. Maybe this next, I don't know exactly when I'm going to get there because I wouldn't want to go in the summer. So and why I'm looking over here is I have my cell phone because some of the words are cut off on the right side. This is such a different way of live streaming than I'm used to. Well, okay, RV and Keeping It Rolling says she has a troll that she keeps blocking and they come back. They'll run out of you have to have a separate email address to make another name on YouTube. Eventually they'll run out. I don't think people are that mean. Very rare. And even the lady that said that my dog looked dirty and could use a bath, poor little white girl, that's what pissed me off. But that doesn't happen very often. And she knows who she is, and she's probably watching. Okay, Angus. There you go, Dan. Well, mosquitoes usually really like to chew me up. But when I got to Texas, I have gotten a few bites, but very little compared to like mosquitoes in Canada. When I was up in Canada, they were big mosquitoes and they welted and it was horrible. Harmony Paints, I don't understand it either, but I think their lack of their good life, they must have such a sad life. A very, miserable existence that they spread. That's all they know how to do, is be miserable. Welcome back, Faye. Yeah, Judy. Well, you know, if you're going to get people that are going to say nasty things, or give you a thumbs down or whatever. You cannot, if you let them bother you, then you can't have a channel, or you're going to learn that you got to have a thick skin. Kathy, she says some of the worst trolls are the little old ladies on here. Yeah, the mosquitoes here are tiny, Carrie. They really are, compared to where I've been. So they, you get a bite, but it's not horrible. Whereas some places, forget it. Really, Colette, I don't know. I watch some of her stuff. I don't watch all her videos. Right, Linda, you just ignore them. Because they're, after a while, they're like, if you don't give them any what do you call it? If you don't give them attention, then that's what they want. They want attention. Glenda gets harassed. I didn't realize she was getting so harassed. I wonder why. Yep, Cinnamon Girl says misery loves company is the proverb that dates back hundreds of years. Misery loves company means people who are suffering are comforted by the knowledge that others are also unhappy. So when I move, my camera's like not focusing. And I don't really have choice because it's just on my laptop. Oh. That might be it. Who knows? Yeah. Can you check your autofocus? How do I do that? There's no way to do that. I don't see any place on here that asks me, to adjust anything. I'm just lucky I'm on. No kidding. Who knows? Someone sent Glenda rotten expired food. Now that is rude. Oh my gosh. Hi, Sparky. Right, Dan. We might as well just enjoy whatever this is, because I don't have any control. If I could make it perfect, I would. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, this is a very comfortable, very very loose and comfortable cotton peasant blouse. No, I've never had a problem with my video camera on here. It's just a whole new, I don't know how to explain it. It's the stream that they are letting me have on here is what it is. I try to be positive too, Kathy. The best way I can. Sometimes I have bad days. I'm going to share them. I don't share too many of my rough days, but you can be positive, but when you're having a negative time in your life, then don't make a video. I guess that's the key. This bracelet I just made today, somebody sent me the crystals. Isn't that pretty? I just made it. I sat in here because one of my subscribers sent me a package yesterday, and I had to remake a bracelet for her, so I did. And I thought, well, when I was in the garage, I kind of grabbed these beads because they were such pretty crystals. I think they're beautiful. Ooh, it's going fast. Yeah, RVing, I know you do, and some of it I'm not interested that much in um, certain things, but I still care about you, so I do keep you in my mind and check you out. Okay, Angel on a Mission, thank you so much for dropping in today. You're always welcome. Oh, that okay, Sparky. Let me show it to you because I got it ready. Hold on a minute. This one is Sparky just bought this. Let me give you the. It's a pretty one. Yep, it's gonna be over the weekend. I'm gonna put it in its package and send it out to you. Hold on one second. I'm gonna. Kathy sent me a message. She said she's over at Nathan and Nadia's because she's babysitting and the boys are in the pool. So that's good. Okay. Maryland is a beautiful 80 degrees, no humidity tonight. That's nice. Okay, Google, what's the temperature? Right now it's 96 degrees. And that's like what, 8 o'clock p.m., 8 p.m. my time. That's horrible. Wow. Yes, Faye, it is beautiful. Thank you, Jeff. Yeah, so I'm going to send that out. So it's like 95 degrees at night. There's no break. It's just like when it's like this, and I never lived in Texas, but in the 3 years I've lived here, this is probably the hottest summer. I don't handle it very well either, Terry. That's why I kind of get like the blues. Well, the problem with the pool over there where at Nathan and Nadia's is it's above ground, and they've got like a ladder that you have to climb up this ladder to get into the pool, and it's not easy. I have been in their pool, but it's kind of scary. You've been in Texas all your life. Well, I haven't. Hold on a minute. Okay. So I'm just not used to. I mean, Florida's hot, but we always either had a pool. It's a sort of similar situation, really. 4 a.m. Oh my gosh. Well, you definitely need to get to bed early. 95% humidity, Angus kisses is really high. At least our humidity is like 20%, between 20 and 30%. No, I don't like the humidity, especially. Yeah, Dink, me and my babies are all cool. Thank God. It's very nice here. I knew Linda was going to come up with a beautiful number. She said it's 74 degrees. which is the high for this time of day. Well, that's what happens when you live in the mountains in California. Southern Hippie, we are expecting... Oh, thank you, Colette. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. We're expecting flooding this weekend, but at least it is not over 100 in Fayetteville. I'm so glad you're here, Dame. Yes, it's easy to get on. You can do it. Dan says that he adjusted his video player's quality down to 480p, and the picture's a little better, just saying. Okay. Hey, there you are, Libra. Nice in New Hampshire. Yeah, this is a good time of year in New Hampshire. Sparky's asking if I had a choice to live anywhere, where would I live? I would probably live either in Oregon or Washington or California, but it's so expensive. Northern California. Hi, Giggle Fishy. Welcome. Good to see you. Well, you're very welcome here anytime. Where would you live if you had a choice? If you could live anywhere you want to live? It's a good question. Now, I love my family here, so, you know, I'm just talking about, like, places, not necessarily what I want to be away from my friends, but, you know, I've been to California, all of California. I know all of California pretty well, and it's a beautiful state. I loved Oregon when I was there. I was going to move to the coast of Oregon, but that would have been really lonely. I'm so glad I didn't. At least here, if something's wrong or something goes wrong, there's always somebody that can help. Terry in Circle says, near water, maybe lakes or stream, hill country here in Texas, maybe. I'm looking forward to, I've been to Fredericksburg, Texas, which is close to San Antonio, and it was very beautiful. Harmony Payne says she would live in Paris, France, and I'd paint in an attic. Sounds very romantic. It sounds beautiful, Linda. Dink says somewhere tropical, pleasant, constant climate with no insects. That'd be a miracle, because usually that kind of tropical pleasure brings out bugs. Port Townsend, Washington. That's where Colette says she loves. Yeah, California's changed. I haven't been there in a while. I haven't been to California since, I believe it was like 2000, the last time I was there. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying the chat. That's the only way I know, is if you can. I only got 20 thumbs up, and there's 90 people in the room. That's one thing good about the way this is. I can see everything. St. John, Virgin Islands, beautiful. Hawaii, I've never been there. I would love to see Hawaii, though. Thank you, Mrs. Thorough. I'm glad I got this thing working. I could not get it to start. I've been to British Columbia, Jolie, and it's beautiful. That's another nice place. Vancouver, lovely. I mean, you know, if we're talking about places without worried about money, you know, because I tried to do it right, Colette. I put a reminder that I was going to get on, and then when I went to start the chat, which was right before 7, I could not get it to start. There's different options now. It's not like start. So Well, Dink, if you've never been to the northwest, it's gorgeous. It really is. Yeah, Giggle Fishy, you and me both. She wants to live where there's no air conditioning needed. LA, I was raised in Los Angeles. I mean, I went to junior high, public school, high school in West Hollywood and in San Fernando Valley, and that's totally different than it is now, when how it was. I've never been to Ireland. I'd like to see Ireland. I love Irish things. Hey Terry, thanks for coming in. I'm trying to read. It's kind of different. Let's see. You know, it's really a beautiful place I've been, and I've been a few times. A beach, Negril, Jamaica. Wouldn't be a bad place to spend winters. Yeah, I wouldn't want to live in LA now. No. Mm-mm. I've had many a Pink's hot dogs. Topanga Canyon's a beautiful area. At least when I lived there, it was. Is plain vanilla leaving? I didn't see it, so have a good night. Thank you, Dan. I'm so glad you came in. As usual, you're always wonderful. Laguna Beach and anywhere around there was really nice. I don't know what it's like now, but I've seen a lot of videos because I watch Trisha Paytas a lot and Jason Nash, and they're in LA a lot. So I do see it. You have to have money. Hi, Frugal Gal. It's still beautiful, Linda said, in Laguna Beach. I would think so. The beaches, the people take care of them. But again, if you don't have any bucks, you're not going to go live on the beaches. Not in California. But it is nice to dream, and I've been to a lot of beautiful places. So, matter of fact, New York State is beautiful. The Catskill Mountains in that area, gorgeous. How are you, Miss Frugal RV Gal? She has a lovely channel, everybody, just in case you'd like to check it out. She's got a good channel. I like Palm Springs, but it's so hot there in the summer. I've got a friend that lives there now, and 115 degrees. Can you imagine? I've done that too, Giggle Fishy. You know what I like to watch? I like to watch the House Hunters. I enjoy House Hunters and House Hunters International. And I really like to do, I also really like watching my lottery winner's house, where the guy takes them around and gets them to buy a new home with their lottery winnings. Yeah, things move fast here. Hey Terry, I hope you have good luck with your channel, and just keep in touch, and I will check your channel out. So make a comment on one of my videos so I can check you out. Hi Merlin. Is it Merlene? Hi Merlene Benton. Yeah, RV Gal, you're in New Mexico. I've never been. That's someplace I'm going to definitely have to go visit. Jeff Foster said I really want to go back to the Adirondacks. Yeah, it's beautiful up there. It's really neat. I only went once, but up in Pennsylvania, they're up in the what are those mountains called that it was just autumn and it was like so beautiful. Yeah, Carrie, if you're on the beach in California, you probably don't need air conditioning. Giggle Fishy, yeah, I'll go with you. That I would love to do that. The Poconos. Yes, to Gypsy, exactly. A beautiful place. I would love to live on the beach part of the year and up in the mountains part of the year and like maybe a little bit of the desert. Yeah, the Poconos. It was I was in love at the time, somebody that is a non-person. But at the time we were in the Poconos during autumn and it was just I remember walking through the woods and just the crisp leaves on the ground. I'm going to go to New Mexico sometime this year, maybe in the winter. I have to play the lottery to win the lottery. I tell you, when I was about 19, I moved from Los Angeles to Santa Barbara. Santa Barbara, California is beautiful. And what's really nice about Santa Barbara is that you're on the beach, you're right there, it's ocean. And then if you turn around, there's mountains. So within 30 minutes, you could be way up in the beautiful forest in the mountains, or you could go down to the beach, which is pretty nice. Santa Barbara is beautiful. Montecito, it's very wealthy. But when I lived there, I went to college. Yes, I remember the Miramar. One of my first jobs was delivering medicine, pharmacy stuff, to prescriptions to people's homes in Santa Barbara. And when I got the job, they said, "Can you drive a stick shift?" And I did not know how to drive a stick shift, but I said yes. It was a little Toyota truck, and I learned how real fast. I don't think I've been to Lake George, but I'm sure it is beautiful. Okay, I'm trying to remember, see if I can. Merlene says, "I'm in Haslett, Texas, North Fort Worth. If you will get acclimated to the heat, and the sun is good for you." I don't think the sun is that good for you. It gives me skin cancers. I agree, Jeff. There is so many beautiful places. As a matter of fact, everywhere you go, if you can find beauty. It's just a matter of like going to the right places and having money to spend. Yeah, the clutch got to work out. I've never been to Colorado, Linda. I would like to see Colorado. What's the weather like, Frugal RV Gal, right now in New Mexico? Just had to get rid of a troll. I've been in the Space Needle in Seattle. Is that what you mean, Judy? I've been there. I've had. Um, I think we had brunch. If I could go to one country before, just one country, that'd be hard. I would probably go to England. I'd like to see Ireland, England, and Scotland. It's a beautiful highway, Carrie. I have driven from Los Angeles all the way up to San Francisco on the coast a few times. Anyone been to Big Sur? That's one of my favorite places in the world. It's just breathtaking. "82 and raining" sounds good to me. Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to keep up with everybody. To Gypsy, that's nice of you. She said, "I admire that you're doing are doing what you and your husband wanted to do. God rest his soul. I really want to live in an RV full time like me." You know, if you want to do something, you do it. Just you don't put it off. If there's any way you can, do something if your heart tells you to do it, you need to do it. I'm not sorry that I live in it. Donna, when I see, you know, like when Bachelorette was in Greece, it looked beautiful. All those places are gorgeous. That's a lot of places, Maddie. Yeah, Amanda, flowers are not happy right now. When I was Eminem, when I was I've been to Big Sur a few times. The last time I was there with Kathy, because I had to show her Big Sur. There's a place there. It's called what's it called? It's where all the artists go and people stay on the cliffs and do the baths. Essalon, and I went and stayed at Essalon with Kathy, and it was unbelievably beautiful and remarkable. Bradley, I've been to Santa Cruz just passing through, but I really thought it was a beautiful area of California. There's so many beautiful places. I mean, really, when you think about it. And there's I met people like during my last year here in Texas. I met a lady and I got a lot of slack from this comment, but I met a woman who works in one of the car where you go to get your car fixed. And she had never been anywhere, like nowhere. She didn't go out of this area, which is amazing. Yeah, Essalon is amazing. Oh my God. You can do all kinds of stuff. And if you look up Essalon, ESL, I think it's ESLON, just to see what they offer there. Right, Linda? If you really, and you're right, if you want to do something bad enough, you have to figure out a way to do it. Sometimes it's not easy, but if I'm not catching everybody, I'm sorry. The Redwood Forest is a place I've never been to. I've seen redwood trees, but I've never been to the Redwood Forest. That was something that I want to do, and I will. My friends live in Mount Shasta, Bonnie, Lou, and Tom. And we did visit. Kathy and I went there to visit her, but we didn't get a chance to do the Redwood Forest, which wasn't far. Plain vanilla, Grandma. Thank you for coming in tonight. I'll see you and hear from you soon. Italy would be a nice place to go. Definitely, Carrie. There's so many countries, Amsterdam and where the tulips are. That's one of the reasons I really like The Amazing Race and Bachelor and Bachelorette, because they go to places and you see the beauty that's there, and it's wonderful. Yeah, I'd like to go to Humboldt County. I've been close. Yes, thank you, Frugal RV Gal. Give me a thumbs up tonight. That would be so awesome. I've never been to Colorado, Lone Star, but I do plan on I'd like to go to Colorado for a few reasons. You don't want to really hear why. Oh my gosh, who's that? I just had to hide that guy. I don't want to hear it. You know, the Gypsy, I don't make holiday types of stuff. I mean, if I get some cute little charms, I might make some, but I don't really get into making, I don't know, Christmas bracelets and things. Eh. Amanda, did you read between the lines? I don't know. Holiday themed bracelets, to me, it's just so, like, what do you call it? Just once a year. If you don't sell them, then you sit with these. I used to do that when Kathy and I did arts and craft shows. We would always make, Christmas earrings and stuff like Christmas pins out of clay. But now I just make what I want to make. I don't really do it. I don't always please everybody. I know that. People ask me to do things and I either ignore them. But anyway, I just do what I feel like doing. I'm retired, and that's part of my retirement is to just do the paintings I feel like doing and the jewelry that I like to make. That's right, Carrie. But the closest place to Colorado for me, if I want to go there, is Trinidad, right over the border of New Mexico. I might get to do that. That's about an 8-hour drive. Maddie, let's go dancing. Woohoo! Where are we gonna go dancing? In the street. Exactly, the Gypsy. That's why I make what I think is beautiful at the time, whatever beads I have and crystals, whatever the mood hits. And usually I do pretty good. I'm going to put this on Etsy. I just wore it tonight. Terrible, I wear it. But isn't that gorgeous? That's a pretty bracelet. I haven't listed it yet. But one of my subscribers sent me, the lady that sent me little butterflies and some animal beads. I'm pixelated. Oh no. Wonderful, the Gypsy. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye. Sometimes you just gotta delete people. Linda, I hope you have a good night. Your evening is wonderful, and just stay well. I'll see you next time. Yeah, I want to go to Colorado though. I mean, I would like to see, other places in Colorado, but I'd like to go to where I can do something legally, and it would be what a kick. What a kick. Giggle Fishy, what necklace is that? Yes, Carrie. He said, do I remember going to the drive-in movie theaters when I was a kid? Yes, my parents would take us to the drive-in movie theater, and we'd always go outside and swing on the swings in the intermission, and we got to go get our popcorn, or my mom would make a bunch of goodies for us, and we'd bring them. Yeah, that was in it, but you know, sometimes I keep the stuff. I have this necklace. It's not for sale because I got so into it. Now it's mine. Thank you, Maddie. Well, I do it for a few reasons. I have a YouTube channel. The number one reason was to just help me not be completely alone. And I wanted to be able to make a little bit of money with YouTube, which I'm starting now to be able to do. And then Etsy, started painting, and people wanted to buy some of the paintings, and that was the start of me selling stuff. And I've always done arts and crafts, jewelry. I've made jewelry for like going on 30 years. Hot springs. Now that's my kind of a thing to do. Go up to a hot springs and just lay back and enjoy nature and enjoy the heated water. The dancing hot dogs, Donna. That's right. How about boat pictures? I'm not sure what you mean. Hi, Rubwin. I do. Let's all go to the something snack bar. Remember that song? Brings back good memories. Welcome, Grace. I remember Gigglefish. Sticking that speaker in our windows. Right, Carrie? Yeah, those are good memories. My dad and mom used to take me and my sister to the drive-in, and we would always like stop at like those days they didn't have the fast food like they have now, but there was a place on the way to the drive-in in Los Angeles that had like Mexican and hamburgers and chicken, and it was like one big huge fast food place. Right. I think I would go in my pajamas too. Linda said they would sneak someone in the back into the drive-in. Yeah, I didn't remember. I don't think we ever had mosquitoes. That was like in Los Angeles, so we weren't in a mosquito area. And I used to go with my husband in Florida. There's a few places still, and we would go there. Maddie, you're at Applebee's alone. Well, you're not alone. You have everybody here. Yeah, no mosquitoes. Are you Gigglefishy? When you say OC, is that Ocean City? I would like to be at Applebee's for something. I haven't been to an Applebee's in a long time. I know, now it comes through the radio. Well, tomorrow night is family night here for a while, and I was sent these bracelets for mosquito repellent. CDP Applebee's is kind of like an all-American style restaurant that has good food and liquor. That sounds like fun, Carrie. Am I coming in okay? Because on my cell phone it looks like there's a problem. Linda, at the Bonefish Grill, you know what's the bomb there, and I've been there a few times, is they have the what's the dessert with that's crispy on top of like pudding on the bottom? I'm blurry. Well, I don't even look. It doesn't look blurry on my laptop, but I can see it. The thing turning in the middle on my phone. Cream brulee. Oh, At Bonefish Grill, that was really good. Well, not flan, because it's kind of like flan, but creme brulee, yeah. I think it just depends on our internet connections. Carrie, he occasionally watched the movie, but pretty much they just made out. Creme brulee sounds delicious. I've been good. I ordered the Freshly again. I got like 6 dinners for $39, and it's just really the right amount of food. So I'm just fine. Where are you, Maddie? You're not near. There are drive-ins still. My good friends from Florida, Esther and Jeff, who I've had on here because they visited me, they go to all the drive-ins. That's his thing. He wants to go to every drive-in left in the United States. I know. They're cool people. And you know what? These people, let me make it a little brighter. These people met me at Spouse Loss Group in Clearwater when we've all lost our spouses. And I went to a 6-week spouse loss group, and it was really, really good. And they met each other there, and now they got married. A few years later, they got married. I put another light on. That's all I could do. I don't really have any choice on the blurriness. So that's what they do. When they came to visit me, we went to what's it called? I think it's called. It was a museum, but it was really a good one. Texas. I can't think of what the name is. It's a big long Texas name, and we were together, and then they were like heading to a drive-in. M&M Laguna says the picture's clear for her, so that's good. Yeah, there's still drive-ins, but they're like, far and few between. Sharon's asking, where did I go on vacation? I haven't been on a vacation in a while, but I am going on a little mini vacation in about, I guess, like 3 weeks. I'm going to San Antonio, Texas. I will check my mail in a little bit. I'm living in a small town in Texas where people smile and get to know your name. I never thought I'd ever want to live like this. Now I'm living in a small town in Texas. We don't have a signal, just a blinking light, and McDonald's is an hour drive away. My friends think I flipped out, and I'm here to say I flipped out in a small town in Texas. On Friday, we all dine at Bud's place, where you know most everybody there. I even know the cop and the mayor too, and our waitress Angie's baby's nearly due. Oh, I'm living in a small town in Texas, where people smile and get to know your name. I never thought I'd ever want to live like this, but now I'm living in a small town in Texas. Hi, Constantine. Welcome. I'm glad that you're here. First time in my live chat. Yay, welcome. That was the song I wrote. That's interesting, Carrie. Sharon, the couple that I went to Spur, Texas with to see if we could find the tiny homes, we went to her that no, that wasn't the couple, but Ramona and Paul, I can't think of the channel, unfortunately, at the moment. But we went to Fredericksburg together and enjoyed that. Oh, that would be fun, Jeff. I didn't know they had those. Closing up my windows. Nomadic RV. Thank you, Colette. Yeah, Ramona and Paul have the channel Nomadic RV. And we spent like 4 days together. And we did do a little vacation. Oh, I can't wait to go to Santa Fe. That's one of the places I'm going to go, whether I go by myself or not. Thank you, Frugal RV Gal. I remember you guys singing, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. I've never been to New Mexico. I mean, I might have gone when I was a kid. I think my parents might have driven through it, but as an adult, no. I'm going to have to get there. Do you know the way to Santa Fe? Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this is not the weather for sitting outside in a drive-in theater. No. Mm-mm. But I was watching a video, an old one of mine, and it was like in spring, and it was beautiful here. So what do we got? The rest of August, and then September starts to change. It get better, I hope. Hi, Linda Lindsay from New Hampshire. I've been to New Hampshire. I was there for 6 weeks in Portsmouth, New Hampshire. Larrabee Street. Wow. Constantine lived in West Hollywood, where I lived. Right behind Barney's, 1110 Hacienda Place. And Barney's was right there. Now that is neat, Constantine. I don't know very many people that really knew where I was from. Wow. Carrie. New Hampshire is a beautiful state, I must say. It was really so different, and everything was really like old and just dramatic. It's quite nice. I love the food. Yeah, Portsmouth. Yeah, it was I loved being there and enjoyed it. I didn't stay any longer, but that was a pretty good time. Do you know where Sturbridge, Massachusetts is, Angus? I bet. Houses are pricey almost everywhere. That's why right here in Texas, it's not pricey. It's pretty cheap. Hi, Lee. Well, if you've been to the Sturbridge candy shop or the candy, I think it's the store, the Sturbridge candy store or candy shop. The lady that owns it, I don't know if they still do, but when we were doing the Renaissance Fair in New York, Kathy and I, Her and her daughter came in and bought all kinds of stuff from us. You know, we had jewelry and there was all kinds of stuff that we made. And then we delivered it personally and we stayed in her house overnight. Such a nice place. Rosie's under the table licking my leg. Hi, Rosie. Come here. Come here, Rosie. Come up here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Up here. No, no. Come here. I want to talk to you. Come up here. Come on up. Everybody say hello to my poor little white girl. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Rosie. Do you need a bath? Yes, yes, Mommy. Okay, tell you what. I want you to sit up pretty. Can you sit up pretty? Oh, you're so good. What a nice little trick you did. Isn't she the cutest little thing? Alabama's got some beautiful areas to it, too. My pretty, precious girl. She's the sweetest dog you'll ever know. She's a real sweet girl. Yes, she is. You're pretty. You're pretty. I don't have any cookies here. I suppose I could get some. Should I go get some cookies for them? Let's see if I'm missing anything. Thanks, Frugal Gal, RV Gal. I got to get my dogs some cookies. I'll be right back. Cookie time. Ugh, gosh. I'm back. Okay. Time for cookies. First of all, okay, Rosie, come here. Sit down. Sit. Sit. No, sit. Sit. Okay, sit up. Okay. California driving the coast is gorgeous. Your turn, Lily. Here you go. Okay, they got cookies. Good girl, yes. Rosie, sneeze. Do it right. Sneeze. Don't show them that you're itching. Sneeze. Now that's not a sneeze. Chew. No. I'm not going to give you cookies for yelling. Can't always get her to do everything. Sneeze. Sneeze. No, we're not. That's not a sneeze. Sit up. Well, the sneeze part was broken, but A for effort, right? You want the other half of this, don't you? Well, don't do that. Give me a sneeze. No. She's being a bad girl. Sit up. Come on, walk. Come here, Lily. Come here, Lily. You want some? Come here. Over here. Come. You want a cookie, don't you? Oh, they're being stubborn. I know she did it last time. She doesn't always do it. That's the thing. I don't own her. She just owns me. You're staring at me. Come here, Lily. Come here. You want to come over here and get a cookie? Come here. Over here. Come here. Come here. Come here. I can't get him to listen. Obviously, I don't like Lily. Yeah, she's totally not loved. Come here, baby. I don't love Lily. I adore Lily. This is my baby girl, Lily Bell. Oh, goodness. Is that what you want? Okay, get down and eat your cookie. Here. Okay. Everybody's happy. Yeah, I don't know if that's a troll or not. She acted like a troll, but I don't. She said, I didn't really want to hurt your feelings. I just love animals. And she looks so abused. I should be so abused. Hey, RV Lucky, welcome. Hey, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. That's nice. Yeah, she needed to get a cookie. She needed to sit up pretty and do a trick. The only thing good about this live stream that wasn't the other one was not like this is that I know exactly how long I've been on, how many thumbs up. I've gotten 55 thumbs up, which is good, but I want more. Can we hit 100? Because there's 75 people in the room right now. It would be really nice to hit 100 thumbs up. Because that's really the only way that I know you enjoyed yourself. I mean, some people give me, what do you call it, the cash, the live stream cash, which is really special. But I mean, a thumbs up does it. I see 61 thumbs up now. Wow, we're moving. It's going up. I'm excited. Hey, it's nice. You guys, not that I'm working hard. I'm not. Lucky's son calls his little chihuahuas rats. They're cute little rats. $65 thumbs up now. I'm getting happier. Carrie, how many people here are morbid like me and like to visit the graves of celebrities? Hi, John. I know they only let you do it once. I tell you, the only graveyard that I ever really was into is I lived in Key West, And I lived right where there was a graveyard at the corner, and the old-fashioned, like New Orleans style Key West above ground graveyard. And I used to ride my bike in there and walk my dog. That I enjoyed. Thank you, John. Seattle Judy says she likes to carry. I want to close this one shade. I have my little grabber there so that nobody can look in. I do think that graveyards can be, an interesting, especially the ones above ground, like New Orleans and Key West. But, I don't go out of my way to go to the graveyards. Are you in North Carolina, Mrs. Thoreau? I did a really nice arts and crafts show with Kath in Burnsville. You ever go there near Mount Mitchell? That's where we were every summer. I don't either, Dink. He says, I don't know if it's she. I think it's she. She says, but I don't want to go alone or at night. No, me neither. Good night, Carrie Joe. Thanks for coming in. I don't think there's too much out there in Area 51. I saw, what's her name? She just did a video. Names. I can't think of her name. Anyway, she did a video going up to that Area 51, and it looked pretty boring. I think it'd be safe. I don't see what's out there other than, basically desert. The Biltmore in North Carolina. Oh, that's a beautiful area. I'm going to stay on till for about 15 more minutes. That'll be a 2-hour live stream, and that's pretty good. Wow, RV Lucky says we have a cemetery in Oklahoma that glows during the night. Whoa. That'd be scary. All the headstones glow. Wow. No thanks. Well, the one in Key West that I lived really close to was a really nice place to walk and run around. Some are very old gravestones. There's a few graveyards around here. I've never really stopped. Gigglefishy says that there's no people in them. There's people in them. RV Lucky said the EPA cannot even test groundwater in Area 51. Angus asked if I liked living in Key West, and the answer is a big yes. It's really, I was 30, and it was so fun. And I used to play my guitar and sing for my living, so I had it made. I didn't have a hard job. I enjoyed my work, if you want to call it that. And everybody was friendly, and it was fun. I was there for the very first Fantasy Fest that they ever did. Key West was great. And now it's so expensive and crowded, but it was pretty special. I look back, and that's one of my favorite places I ever lived. That's right, Carrie. Nobody's complaining at the graveyard. Hey, Jeff, thanks so much for joining in tonight. You have a really good weekend. I know, it was my birthday for the first Fantasy Fest, I remember. And I used to work from 8 to midnight singing and playing guitar at, it's called Two Friends. It's still there, Two Friends Patio Bar. So I'd get off at midnight and I'd go up Duval Street to my friend Wendy. Wendy Sheridan at the time was a really, she's a blues singer, really good. And that was at the Bull and Whistle. I don't know if that's still there, the Bull and Whistle, but I'd go up there and we'd rock out from midnight till about 2. Phil, I don't play the guitar much anymore. I know it's terrible of me, but I just don't. I have my nails long and my fingers are like baby's bottoms and it really hurts. Sharon Lee says, in a small town cemetery near me, there is a bleeding tombstone. Every year at the same time, the gray stone turns blood red. I think it's probably the type of rock and the weather, but that would freak me out if I saw that. Really, you were there last year, Giggle Fishy. That's cool. Yeah, I really enjoyed it there. It was a good job, really a good job. I could even leave my guitar in a closet locked up. So I rode my bicycle from my little house, you know, and went to work at Two Friends and then got my guitar out and played my little heart out and then, you know, left. I was there a year and a half. I could probably play the ukulele. I'm really fast to block people. Is what on video? Me and Two Friends Patio Bar, we didn't have videos then. I know, Colette. I'm fast. When I see it, I just hide them. I think so, Judy. 30s were great. I really loved that was a special year when I turned 30 in the first Fantasy Fest in Key West. Yeah, you have to have short nails on the left hand. Wow, that's interesting, Carrie. Thank you, John. You come back again and have a good weekend. Thanks for coming in. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, and I see that, you know, some of you probably haven't, it doesn't cost a dime to thumbs up because it lets me know that I want to do this again and again. Lucky, I don't think I'd want to go to the scary place, insane asylum, old, ancient, and no thanks. Thank you, Amanda. Thank you, Dink. I have the best friends here. I really enjoy live streams. It's like you know, when I don't have anything to do and I think, well, I'll do a live stream and everybody will get together. And I feel like I've had company. I have had company. Wow. That's some heavy stuff, Donna and Lucky. Thank you, Cinnamon Girl. Much appreciated too. Ah, thanks, Colette. Well, I just feel like I have everybody over my place, you know? I mean, I wish y'all could talk like I'm talking, but it is a social thing. I have a good time with you all, and I really enjoy sharing my life with you. I've watched Bob Wells, but I'm not going to be living in a van, you know. Bob, I think he's great. I mean, he's doing his thing, and that is in life. If you could just do what makes you happy, that's all we want to do. Judy, thanks for coming in, darling. Yeah, my little blonde Rosie and my little dark little Lily Bell, they love you. I agree, Donna. We have a great group here. It is so enjoyable to share time with people that like-minded people. Even when we're different than each other, we're sharing, and it's good. It feels good. I got 10 more minutes, 9 more minutes. This is pretty. The only thing good about this, I don't know if I can do this again, but I can see the thumbs up. I can see how many people are in here and how long I've been talking. The other one I used to have to ask you guys. Oh, lucky. That's a weird job. Wow. Carrie. One of my first jobs when I was about 15 and a half in Santa Monica Boulevard in West Hollywood, I got a job typing yahrzeit cards, which were typed on an old-fashioned typewriter. And in the Jewish belief, it's the Jewish calendar is different, and you would type up a card that lets people know when to light the yahrzeit candles for the person that they've lost. So that's what I did. I sat in the office and typed yahrzeit cards. And one day I had never seen. Bye, Linda. Thank you for coming in. I had never seen a dead person before. Well, the first person I've ever seen that's dead was Shelley Winter's mother died. This is Groman's Mortuary. That's okay, Angus. No problem. I'm sorry about your lizard, Mike. So she had passed away, and they had a viewing. So she was in a coffin, and I never went into the place where they had viewings. So that day, someone said, "You want to see, check her out? At least you could say you saw a dead body." So I went slowly down the aisle, saw this lady in a coffin, and they locked me in there. They closed the door and locked me in. Just for fun, haha. Anyway, that was my first. That freaked me out. And on the wall in the office, they had a sign that said "Look alive," and another sign that said "My day is complete unless I catch hell from someone." And that was freaky. I didn't stay there very long. Your display name says Mike Hock, Hock. I know it was I was a kid and they were just joking around with me. I know that. I know the body is just a vessel, but when you're a young girl, seeing a dead body, I didn't want to. I don't to this. Carrie said a mortician will never be out of work. Oh my God, Amanda. I didn't say it though. Yeah, it's not fun. Okay. What did Mike say? I didn't get to see it. That's cool, Joey. I'm glad you enjoy it. So Mike, the asshole, was a bad person. Okay, got it. Well, I never saw what he said bad, but I'll leave it to you guys to. It's okay. I fixed it, Amanda. My Carrie. What's the matter, girls? I'm not going to be on very much longer because I'm going to take the dogs outside into the heat of the night. But I do want to take this opportunity to thank each and every one of you that have shared and that have given me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. And I do hope that you have a really good weekend ahead. Stay frosty. You're not a troll. We're just, yeah, we're on guard a little bit, but there is no set topic. Anyway, I just want to thank you guys for joining in on my live chat, and I'll be doing some videoing of family night tomorrow night and catch the sunset because it's really pretty at Lee and Stephanie's house. And that's about it. So I really did enjoy the time. Pamela, thank you for coming in. Thank you, Carrie. I am cheered up. I feel much better, actually. Thank you, Donna, Cinnamon Girl, Giggle Fishy, Lee, Amanda, RV Lucky, RV Frugal Gal. I just really love you all. Colette, of course, and Linda. Saying goodnight because I've got 3 minutes, actually. You guys cheer me up. I have the heat got to me yesterday, and then the lady doing a negative comment on my little dog. That's right, Lucky. I'm going to do the best I can to enjoy my weekend. And that's all you can do is just do the best you can, right? I try to stay in a very positive way. That's what friends are for. That's what friends are for. In good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. Constantine, thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Thorough. Yeah, it's a good song. I don't really sing it, but I like it. If you haven't given me a thumbs up, that's very much appreciated if you do. Southern Hippie, thank you for coming in. Amanda, all of you. Yes, I sold the mermaid painting. Let me show you because it's going to leave. It's one of my favorites that I've done in a long time. She's going to go live at Dawn's house. Yep. And I think Dawn lives, I forget now where she lives. I'm not sure. Oh, I wrote it down. Yeah, she's going to live in Topeka, Kansas. Won't you be my neighbor? Misters won't help. Not when it's 104 degrees. She turned out really good. I don't think you can really see her, but she has really golden hair and lots of gold in her tail. She's going to go live in Kansas. I do still have Wait a minute. I happen to have 2 paintings for sale. This one is my beautiful entwined heart, very abstract. And my little blue dog. Kind of looks like Rosie. I am feeling better, Eminem. Thank you, too. I appreciate you coming in, Sharon Lee. Ben, you need to get a better name. Because I'm not going to say your name. Uh-oh, it's 2 hours. Well, that's it, people. I do love you all. Thank you so much again. And have a good weekend. Do something fun. And definitely comment on my videos and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Peace out, my friends.